Good morning. Today is Wednesday, March 23rd. And stop right there. Video is going on hold for a shameless plug. I just quickly wanted to tell my YouTube family about a really cool event going on. On April 16th, the Pardomas Athletes are hosting a really cool event. We are going to be doing a Q&A with the athletes. There's going to be a full Pardomas photo shoot involved. There's going to be bikini posing with me, Emily Hayden, Randy Kennedy, Elle Chaplow, Sam Paparo, Allie Stone, Steph Hammermeister, and Karen Nicole. So there's all of those Pardomas athletes are going to be at this event, and it's going to be sponsored by bodybuilding.com. It's sponsored by Icon Meals. Ravish Sands is doing a bikini giveaway at this event. We're also having a Glow Pro Tans giveaway. We have a lot of cool sponsors participating in this event to make it really fun. I'm gonna show you guys the little flyer we have here. Hold on. If you all go to my Instagram account, Amanda Bucci Fit, at Amanda Bucci Fit, that is my Instagram. If you go there and you guys can check out this flyer. Pardomas Fitness Workshop, April 16th, 1 to 6 p.m. in Santa Monica. Photo shoot, training session, bikini posing, social media seminar, athlete Q&A, all of our special sponsors, and pardomasathletes.com is where y'all can register. This will not be the only Pardomas Athletes fitness workshop that we're going to be having. We're actually going to be traveling around the country this year doing this, so we're really excited to get the first one up and running. It's going to be a really cool event for you guys. We're really excited to host it. Emily and I have been planning it for a while now, and we're putting everything together, and it's really fun. I just wanted to let you guys know that that event is happening in Los Angeles, April 16th, 1 to 6 p.m. and you can register on pardomasathletes.com. And if this is not going to be the last one, and it's not only going to ever be in LA, so we're going to be traveling around, and I will be shamelessly plugging those dates into my YouTube videos as well when they happen. So I'm gonna get to the rest of the footage. Enjoy the video. I'm at Chloe's house. I'm with Marie. We're going to do a Pardomas photo shoot today, so we're gonna take you guys along with us. But instead of your basic behind the scenes, we're actually gonna be filming a Q&A today. So yesterday, Marie and I both posted on our Instagrams, ask us questions. So we're gonna switch off between mine and Marie's YouTube channel. So I'm gonna be answering half of the questions on here, and Marie's gonna be answering half of the questions on her channel. So I'm gonna be linking her channel in the description box. We're gonna go ahead and get started with the questions while Marie's doing her makeup. So let's go get her. Got her. Got him. Marie's getting her makeup done, and we're gonna ask our first question of the Q&A. All right, first question, which I will deem appropriate. How did we meet, Marie? Oh, and explain the creation of our friendship.
Doing friendship. Amanda and I met, I think, just on kind of being in similar circles on social media is how we knew of each other. When I work for PE Science and when she became an athlete, that's how I started actually interacting with her, and we just kind of became friends. One of us probably slid into the other's DM or something.
Hey, can we be friends?
Yeah, literally you just have to deem them your friend and then claim them.
Yeah, we just decided that we were gonna be friends, and yeah. So we first met at when she came to visit LA back in December.
Yep.
Yeah. So I picked her up from the airport, and that was the first time we actually met each other in person.
So the next time we saw each other was when we stayed together at the Arnold, and then now this. And then
alrighty, and we're here at the park, and Marie's getting ready to do her first looks, and we're gonna be answering more of our Q&A questions. So here we go.
Show you out tonight. I wanna show you out what you got. A billion could never buy. No, we gonna party like it's 30-12 tonight. I wanna show you all the finer things in life. So just forget about the world, be young tonight. I'm coming for you.
So we're here with Robbie from Pardomas.
How's it going, guys?
And nobody asked this question, but we're gonna ask Robbie this question for our Q&A. What is the hardest part about working with fitness chicks all the time? And please don't embarrass because there's many stories.
There's a lot that could go into that. So, all right, I think the most difficult thing is working around their eating schedules, because a lot of time shoots go for several hours, and I know that they're, you know, really regimented on when they eat, how much they should eat. So it's really hard to make sure that we keep the flow going good of the shoot and make sure that they are getting their food, because
That's a nice way of putting it.
not good when they don't get it. There you go.
I get kind of cranky if I'm like hungry in the middle of a shoot, and then I have to have some carbs, and then I'm okay for the most part.
Sorry.
Question for Marie from our Q&A. What is a bad habit that you've been trying to break?
Probably forgetting to take my vitamins at night, or chewing a lot of gum every day.
I was gonna say gum too. And then another bad habit that I've been trying to break is answering a text back as soon as I get it, as opposed to like opening it and then forgetting about it.
Yep,
I do that sometimes. Any of my friends.
Slouching.
Slouching. Yeah, slouching is a really bad habit also. We have that. Okay, good question.
Hey guys, we finished up the photo shoot and now we're headed back to our side of town, and we're gonna grab a bite to eat and then head out to the gym. And yes, we are keeping our makeup on and probably our hair down because girl bosses. Amanda's driving, but the question that she picked for me to answer is, how much sleep do you aim for every night and how much do you actually get? How can lack of sleep affect your physique and workouts? Love you both, by the way.
That is a good question.
Yeah, that's a really good question. Personally, I feel best when I get 8 to 9 hours of sleep a night. And this is kind of like a personal question. Like, different people need different amounts of sleep, but generally, like, say 7 to 9 is like the typical guideline.
Right. Like for me personally, I aim for 7. Sometimes I'll get 6, but if I get 6 to 7, 8 is a little like too much for me. Like I feel kind of draggy if I get 8.
For me, sleep is a huge, huge priority. Like, even if I have an exam or something the next day, like, I know that I need to go to bed at a certain time regardless of how like prepared I feel, because my health and staying mentally like cognizant and everything is more important to me. If you don't get enough sleep, there are a lot of effects that can happen. Your hunger levels, like a lot of the hormones that regulate like your hunger levels, your fat burning, all of that kind of stuff are affected when you don't get enough sleep.
And when you're dieting and if you're lower calorie, your body needs the extra recovery from your sleep because it's not getting it from your food because you're not eating enough calories. So sleep is very important. Aim for between 7 and 9 a night. Do your best to get that. So Marie and I finished our photo shoot and now we're headed to the gym, and on our way we picked up an Emily.
Hi.
We found an Emily, so we just grabbed her. Emily's driving my car around because, does anybody else feel like a lot of anxiety when they have to drive more than like 30 minutes per day? Because yes, anybody, maybe just, so she's kindly driving my car so I can like catch up on life. And Emily, Marie and I did a Q&A today.
Oh yeah?
And
did you answer my question?
No,
You
not
didn't
yet.
answer my question?
Well, we've been filming it throughout the day.
Oh, that's cool.
So you can join in on it and help us answer a question. Yeah, we kind of figured we're gonna do like a mixed photo shoot slash Q&A like during the day. We're gonna have a celebrity guest,
Special guest.
question answerer for this question. Okay, really quick question for Emily. Someone asked what your favorite workout songs are right now. So what are your favorite workout songs right now?
Recently, I've really been liking Andy Mineo, Motivation, or it's You Can't Stop Me. And
I love that song.
Also the artist Lecrae, I've been loving them. They like go real hard. I love rap, so.
Okay, good to know. Thanks, Em. All right, I'm just gonna do a little speed round of questions here. When is your birthday? My birthday is on July 6th, 1993, so I'm 22 years old. July 6th, send me a gift. Just kidding. What is your swear by go-to booty exercise? Deadlifts and glute abductor machine. What are your favorite styles of Lululemon pants? I'm wearing my #1 favorite style right now. I got it in the mail yesterday and I'm like so excited. They're called the All the Right Places pant. They're my #1 favorite Lulu style right now. I only have 3 pairs, but in order, All the Right Places, a line pant, and the Wonder Under long pant. What's your favorite salad combo? I like to do spring mix, cherry tomatoes, cucumber, riced cauliflower with like salt and pepper, bacon, and some taco seasoned ground turkey, and honey mustard.
So good.
It is so good. That's like my, oh, and salsa, not honey mustard, salsa. Favorite donut you guys have eaten? If you saw my last vlog, or maybe like 1 or 2 vlogs ago, I got a donut from Blue Star Donuts the other day. It is a store on Abbot Kinney, a donut store. It's like a gourmet donut store, and I got an old-fashioned buttermilk donut, and I'm gonna insert my reaction to that donut tasting right here.
Okay, cool. And then how many do you have to take?
Spiritual moment, literally a religious experience. I told you. I tried to tell you. I know.
Emily Hayden asked, why are you two so pretty? How are your booties so round? Why are your lashes so long? Why are we so pretty? Chloe did our makeup. Our booties are round because we've been training forever, and our lashes are so long because eyelash extensions. The good questions, Emily. Solid questions. Brandon Teets Aesthetic Strength said, when will you make me melt and hop in that singlet? If you guys don't know what that means. If you guys don't know what that means, it means a powerlifting meet and you wear a singlet during the powerlifting meet, and I'm not answering that question yet, Brendan. Someone asked, how do you tell the difference in a butt with implants and a real butt? This is an interesting question, thank you for asking. A good giveaway is basically if the person doesn't have quads or hamstrings along with the large glutes. So
Also the way it moves.
also, yeah. So the quad hamstring lack thereof, but glute, and then also like the way it moves, it doesn't exactly move with like the body. Like when you bend over, it doesn't go with you. You have to see it in person. There's a lot of them in LA, so I'm like very aware of what they actually look like. But the good giveaway is a quad hamstring lack of, if you would agree.
I agree.
Yeah.
If it doesn't match the glute.
What are your current macros? Not telling you guys ever. You guys should know this by now. What camera do I use? I use the Sony a5100 with a 16-250mm lens. Oh yeah, so I am doing deadlifts just to knee, so it'll help me more explosive off the floor. That's usually where my slowest part of my movement is from the floor to my knee. So doing deadlifts from just to your knee will help you get strong in that little section of the movement. And then after I do overhead press in the middle of my workout, I'm doing deadlifts for box deadlifts. So I'm gonna have the weight, I'll show you guys, I'll have the weight up higher, and it'll be the second half of the movement. So I'm training separate parts of the deadlift today. So I'll show you guys everything that I'm doing and explain. Just think about part and keep your glutes underneath you, so it's just a very fluid movement up. So this was actually my first time doing these. I kind of had to get used to doing that movement and stopping right above the knees, but it really is going to help me, and it can help you eventually too. If you are really slow at the bottom portion of the movement, you can practice doing these so you can get stronger when you perform a full deadlift. Overhead pressing has been a huge, crucial, important part of my off-season training program. My shoulders are a weakness, so we've been doing a lot of overhead press in this off-season bulk phase in order to match my upper body with my lower body. So 1,000 reps of overhead press. And when you're doing overhead press, you can't expect the same type of strength growth and increases as you would in the squat or deadlift, because your shoulders are a pretty small muscle in comparison to your chest, to your legs. So you can't expect the same amount of rapid growth or growth rate that you would if you were doing a squat or deadlift. So keeping things together and making sure your form's on point is of most importance here. On this particular training day, I went directly from deadlifts to overhead press and back to deadlifts. So this time I'm doing deadlifts from a box. So that means I'm putting those 45-pound rubber bumper plates below my actual weight that I'm moving. So I'm doing only the top half of the movement. So if you don't have this type of platform or you don't have these plates available to you, you can also use a small box. But essentially what you're doing here is just the top half of the movement, and this helps your lockout to become more quick. So when you're performing the top half of the deadlift, the lockout and the squeeze at the top is something that some people might struggle with. So practicing either half of the deadlift movement will help you get stronger in the whole entire thing when you perform the movement at full. Marie. That's an athlete right there. That's what an athlete looks like. Is this right? Alrighty guys, and we're back home. We're back home from dinner. We're back home from training. I always have like such good training sessions with Emily and Marie. I really know that they are going to give me a awesome training session and actually push me and not hold me back. They're going to make my training session 100% better. Thank you guys so much for all of your questions today. I hope you really enjoyed watching our little like behind the scenes Q&A, day in the life training video kind of thing. You guys had a lot of very specific and individualized questions about training and nutrition that we did not answer. If you guys had a really individualized question about either training or nutrition, I would first start by asking yourself, what do I actually know about how to track your macros? What do I actually know about training? If you don't know anything about either of those two, or you're still kind of confused, I would first go ahead and check out free information online. So going to any of my YouTube videos that I talk about nutrition or training, or any of Marie's videos, any of Emily's videos, all of the free information that you can get is all on YouTube. So finding those people and really spending the time to dig into what people offer for free information is where you should start, as always. You can also go to the Pardomas Athletes website and answer questions on our forum. And if you are still struggling with finding time to find those things yourself and sift through all of that information, I created a macro tracking ebook because that's how I first started learning. I learned everything from other people. Over time, I did enough research and stuff like that where I kind of just wanted to compile everything that I knew into an ebook. So I have a 55-page ebook called The Everything Guide to Macro Tracking. So if you either don't have time to search through a bunch of stuff and watch a bunch of videos, or you would just rather just kind of get something all-encompassing and purchase it, I do have that for purchase. There's a lot of free information on YouTube, so go ahead and check all that information out first. Do your own research and then ask those questions, because afterwards, doing your own research and figuring out what works for you, you won't have to find a reason to ask a question on a person's YouTube channel or something like that to get your individualized question answered for you. We hope you had fun watching the Q&A. Thank you guys so much for your questions. We really appreciate it. And I hope you had fun watching our weekend, and catch you guys in the next video. Thank you guys so much for watching.